Welcome to Booze Reviews. I'm Chris.
And I'm Rob. And today we're going to do, ready? Abula Abunad. This has got to be the blood of Satan. Obviously it's another whiskey, single malt, which is supposed to be nice, but there's no such thing as a nice whiskey. It's Scotch, 61%. 61. Why is that?
It's called cask strength. It comes directly from the cask into the bottle. There's no watering down. There's no chill filtering. It is what God made.
No, he didn't. God didn't make this. Beelzebub made this. Okay? He sat down with his friend, the Grim Reaper, and they worked out a recipe and they put together this death drink. Anyway, let's
Yeah, so this is batch 63. As far as I'm aware, 63's been out for a while, so don't know why they sent me this one. Thank you very much. But as you know, Abuna, Oloroso sherry cask, so it's got that nice big sherry flavour coming through. You know, it's got that sweetness. And yeah, Robert's worried already. It being cask strength, it is going to have a bit of fire going on. I know this one, I'm sure I've tried 63 before, and I know it's a bit hot. It runs a bit hot. So it's not as smooth as some of the others we've tried. Don't stick your nose in there. Look, it's tapered in order to send the flavours out to you, so you need to get close. Just close. And smell this. Smell it. No, you might be a bit too close. Look where my nose is. Just there.
This one doesn't actually smell too bad. It smells like, did you say sherry?
Yeah, sherry. Don't swirl it too much. It might bring up too much. Because if you, when you've got high proof alcohols and you swirl it in the glass, all you're going to do is release alcohol up in your nose. So just a little shake.
Well, at 61%, we can afford to lose plenty. But no, it smells like, it actually smells like sherry that's been spoiled by the smell of whiskey. Okay? So I can tell the difference now between this and those other poisons that you had me sampling today.
All right. Well, this one, yeah, the sweet caramel. Yeah.
I'll give him that. There is a difference. Yeah.
There is a bit more heat going on, but as those of you who know Abuna, yeah, you know what you're getting. You're getting a decent dram. Bring it into your mouth. Don't take a huge swig.
I know how to drink, thank you very much. If I have to go through all that kind of torture to drink whiskey.
Okay. Okay. That's hot. Yeah. That's very, very hot. The heat takes away from all the other. It's a very compact flavour. On the finish, it comes through. But the initial fire, he's probably dying. So
here's a joke. It says on the bottle here, matured in Spanish Oloroso cherry butts. B-U-T-T-S. And god damn it, this flavour
tastes like ass.
I'm gonna taste it again. Hang on.
Yeah, don't take so much in. Though, if you put too much on, it's just going to be overwhelming.
Listen, it just passed over my tongue. But it feels like it's just evaporating. Listen, after what that did to the other whiskey, I'd rather just drink the poison. What are you doing swilling this thing around your mouth? Are you searching for flavours?
Because I took a little bit in.
So did I.
Look, it's It's literally, it's not sweet. It's just go like that. All right,
dude. Trust me. I just touched my.
Mm-hmm.
Now what are you doing with it? You're punishing the entire mouth with it.
Saliva in.
Listen, I'm going to do that because I want to know what's going on in your head right now.
And it's still hot, to be fair. Yeah.
Blessed Saviour. It actually burns. It's actually burning. The outside of my tongue, it's actually burning it.
Now, maybe he can appreciate why a lot of alcohols and spirits, they add water and bring it down from cask strength, because cask strength is a different thing altogether.
Listen, I'm going to get a bottle of this. Because I just want to experiment on people. This.
All right.
Is this expensive? Medium? Cheap?
Low to medium. It's nowhere near the most expensive out there, but I couldn't call it cheap.
Is it the most expensive? Have you got more expensive ones than this?
Yes.
And considerably better?
Than that one, yes.
Dude, I'm beginning to like whiskey, okay? Just through today's tastings, all right? Because it's so awful. It's so awful that, I'll tell you what, it's like a pug dog, okay? The pug dog is so horrendously ugly that it becomes cute and wonderful. And this is the same. It has such a repulsive effect on your tongue, mouth, right down your esophagus. It calms down when it ends up deep down in the depths of your bowels. That's where it stops burning. But my goodness, even without the fire, I'm trying to say, where in the flavour that I'm getting is the pleasantry?
So are you just getting pure fire and no flavour?
No. I'm getting lots and lots of fire. Far more fire than I would prefer.
Mm.
But I'm also getting, I'm also getting just a whiskey flavour. But this one's got a little sherry tinge to it. So I'm going to grant you, it has a sherry tinge to it, but it doesn't save the whiskey flavour. And the fire,
Have you tried?
this is definitely... This is the kind of drink I want at my party. Yeah, 61%. This is the kind of drink. Plus, you can have fun with it, giving it to people to sample and watching their eyes swell in their heads and their tongues leap around their necks.
Even watered down.
Watered down. It's the same thing you did to the other one. It just tastes like hell. You've actually ruined a really awful flavour. Imagine that. Yeah. So this watered down thing, no. I'll tell you what, though, before you leave, I'm definitely going to have another one of these. Because this is... Buy it. It's worth it. If you're teetotal, buy it. Okay? It just doesn't matter. I don't care what you are. As long as you're above 18, buy this thing. You've got to buy it and try it.
21 in the States.
Listen, this is just unbelievable. 61%, sorry. See, my eyes are getting blurred already. 61%.
Yeah. It is liquid fire.
There's only one thing I know that can compare to this. We might do a review on it in a second. You never know.
Yeah.
But,
It's complex, and even adding water to it doesn't help, simply because by the time you dilute the fire, you wash out the complexity of the flavouring. And it's not grand.
I like your word in there. You definitely do that. Imagine you got a newspaper and then I just soak the thing in water for about 3 weeks and all the ink just spreads. That's what the water does. So you might not like what you're reading, but when you just smear the ink, you just can't read anything.
Yeah.
And that's what happens when you add water to this.
So
This has just turned from...
we've gone from one extreme to another, and I overwatered it down. I poured too much in. Had we gone down in drops, it would have taken far too long to really get to that sweet spot. Because there would have been a sweet spot where it would have been, all right, the fire's gone now, and then it's opened up all the flavours. But
do people actually go through that?
Yeah.
So I'll be sitting down drinking this with you, and I'll be sitting there, just put a little bit of water, just put a little bit more. Do people do that?
Yeah, some people do.
So now in smoking
personally,
rooms, people sit with these with a cigar or something like that.
Personally, I try it with a few. I know it's running hot, so I'll put maybe five drops in. Then if it's still hot, put another 5, and then go in 5s. Whereas today, we haven't got a pipette to really muck around with it too much. So we just poured it in. The first one was the best. This one runs hot. I'm sure they're fucking it up now.
As drinks go, as whiskies go, in terms of the whiskies I've tasted, what did I give the other two that we had today? 2s? 1s? No, I did bloody sand, didn't I?
Yeah.
Well, see, I can't even remember. It wasn't long ago we did those. This one, believe it or not, this one's going to get a nice fat 2, because this one's fascinating in its horror. Okay? No joke. I mean, it's got an unusual bottle, if you're not a whiskey drinker. Very unusual name. 61%. I should give it a 3 for that. In fact, I should give it a 4. Because this drink, if you're not a whiskey drinker, this is a party drink. 61%? Find that. Find that in the shop. Go on. But yeah, no, this one's fascinating. I give this one much higher marks because it's so interesting in its flames and it's the pain. I'll tell you, this one hurts you in such a way. It's hard to describe. Listen, this one's getting a 2.
A whole 2.
A whole 2. Considering all the whiskies I've done prior to this, didn't even sniff one, because this one's brilliant. This so far is my favourite whiskey in the world. Seriously, this is an astonishing concoction. For somebody to actually sit down and work out how to make this and then say, take some pleasure in this, is beyond me. But I know why they made this thing. 61%. That's all it's about. 61%. So you could actually pull down your trousers, crouch down. You taste better than this, I'm sure. Not that I've experimented before, but this is really, really fascinating. I can't help talking about it. It's 61%. What it does to you. How can I try? I'm trying to use... It's the inebriation it's given. Well, I can't actually speak properly, but let me tell you. Let me read what this thing says.
Wish Robert had tried some of the ones that we did with Adrian back in the day that weren't as far as this.
Did they come out of butts as well?
Yes, they came out of butts.
They taste like they come out of butts, I tell you that much. This one definitely came out of a butt. But the strength.
Yeah, I've drunk that one.
Yeah, he spoiled mine with the water. I would have actually finished it. By the way, listen.
Look, there's a way to fix it, you know.
What?
You add more spirit.
What, into the water?
Yeah, and then you raise the alcohol.
No, you can do that. Okay, I'd rather get rid of that poison and pour another one. But
yeah,
this I'm raising this one to a goddamn 3. This one has intrigued me so much. I want to give it a 3. Remember this one, okay? Buy it. Listen, you won't like it, but you'll definitely have a good time with your friends with it. Yeah, pass around a glass each of this to one another and say, this is legal and this is meant to bring joy. Okay?
People do. They go hiking. We've seen people we've been following us. We've seen them go out into the woods, camping, all that kind of shit, and pull out a bottle of this. round a campfire and say, motherfuckers, there you go.
That's what this is about. This is about fun.
Whoa, warm your cockles. Ooh, you won't feel cold after drinking that.
Listen, listen, no joke. You could go to the Arctic, okay? All you need to do is pour some of this in your hand and just rub it on, and you'll melt all the snow around you. Trust me. This is absolutely shocking.
So
Non-chill filtered.
Reggie Brett for adults.
I don't know. What does non-chill filtered mean?
Oh, it's a chill filtering is they cool it down in order to get rid of sediment. So if you add water to this, it's probably see, it's gone a bit cloudy, even though there's lots of fingerprints. It's got a little bit cloudy and there's sediment in it. What chill filtering does is remove all of that, but it removes a lot of the oils and stuff out of the whiskey. So something like Chivas will be chill filtered, so it's consistently that colour, ice, water, and no matter what you do, it's that.
Please take that away. Don't ever let me see that bottle again.
Whereas this one, straight out of the barrel, into the bottle, no additives, no preservatives, no mess. That's what they have.
The longer I'm not drinking this, but the more I remember what it did to me, what it did to my tongue in particular, the more I like it. As I say, think pug dog, okay? This is it.
It's a grower.
It's almost like, what's that French car? That French car with the hydraulics that rises.
2CV.
No, not 2CV, that's just junk. That's complete junk. People think that that's what I'm talking about, but no, there's the other one that rises.
Oh, yeah.
What's it called?
God.
Well, anyway, it's a damn ugly car.
Yes.
Okay?
But
But
it's
it's so ugly.
as well.
Yeah. But it's so ugly that you kind of like, hey, it's kind of cute. You know? But this, oh. Listen, I'm raising my mark to 3. This gets a 3. I'm not joking.
No.
In terms of whiskeys.
It's your mark. I can't.
Don't compare this 3 to, say, a 3 in beer. Beers get their own sets kind of thing. But this is getting a 3 in the whiskey world. Because I want to market this thing. I want to sell this thing. I want to make this thing. I want to actually make this and take it to investors and say to them, please taste this and invest some money. And I want to see them turn around and say, this seems like it could sell. Because somebody did that with this. And it worked. Wow.
This isn't even a good one. This one.
No, this is absolutely phenomenal. This is the best whiskey I've ever drank in my life. I'm not joking. I want this. I want to steal it. I want to buy it off you. I'll give extra 40 quid. This is buy this one. I gave it a 3, you gave it a...
Fuck, I was going to give it a 3 as well.
Really?
Yeah.
I just talked you into it, didn't I?
No, simply because I think it's middling. There's flavour in there, but it's not what I was expecting. Aberlour Abernat is meant to be the bottle. It's meant to be the bottle. And I'm fucking disappointed. So it gets a 3.
As I said, he's got taste issues. This is definitely the one, okay?